Now, if you're my age, in your 40s, you remember, for the next 60 seconds, this station will conduct a test of the emergency broadcast system. This is only a test. Now, I've done radio for so long, I didn't need to read that. It used to be written out for me. But then you come back and you say, this has been a test of the emergency broadcast system. Had this been an actual emergency, official instructions would have followed, right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty close.
You would have been instructed where in your area to tune for news and official information.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Done it. Been there. Know it.
Many
inside and out. I'm a licensed broadcast professional.
Yeah, they don't even have that anymore.
No, they don't.
No.
I am. So is Pat.
Me too.
So is Jeff.
Mm-hmm.
Stu? No.
Not so much.
Sarah?
You suck. You guys are awful.
Okay. Used to have to actually sign the logs when you were on. An EBS test was a very big deal. You missed an EBS test?
You'd lose your license.
You'd lose your license. Very big deal. But here's the thing on the EBS test. It would start in Washington, and it would trip radio stations and television stations, and it would spread across the country, and you would have to trip it. But you had to trip it. And it didn't take control away from the broadcaster. Now, I understand that the EAS system is new and exciting and something brought to you by Homeland Security under the George Bush administration. Have a problem with the EAS system. One of the reasons I have a problem with it is because it seizes control of the broadcast frequency. If I don't trip the EAS system, the station is tripped for me. It's automatic. In the middle of my sentence, if the state wants to take control, they just take it. And there's nothing I can do about it. Jeffy, is that accurate?
At the last stations I worked at, that is accurate.
Okay. It's a wonderful system for your safety. On November 9th, our first test ever, including the EBS system, when we thought nuclear missiles could come and destroy us and kill us all within 18 minutes. We never did what we're about to do on November 9th. I want to make this extraordinarily clear. November 9th is just a date. It is just a date where this system will be tested. And it is only a test. And it is a date that was selected long ago. And it is a date that on November 10th, we will still be as free as we are today. Most likely, November 9th is Y2K. Anybody who is saying that we're all going to die is most likely a moron. However, I don't even know where the line of sanity and insanity is anymore because I read the newspapers. And then I also know what the truth is. I can't tell you. I've never seen anything like what the Department of Homeland Security and who are all of the agencies involved?
FEMA, right? Homeland
FEMA
Security
is involved.
FEMA,
FCC. But there's a whole... We're compiling the list of all the departments involved in this. It's fascinating. And it's a full department, a full government test of the emergency alert system, which, through executive order, the president can push a button in his office, proverbial button, and seize control of all broadcast. That sounds good. Now, for the next 60 seconds, this station will be conducting a test of the emergency broadcast system. I've said that a million times if I've said it once. For the next 60 seconds. Okay. On November 9th, the federal government at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, I believe it is, on a Wednesday, will conduct a test for the next 3.5 minutes. Now, everything in the world is getting faster, except a system that had to be hand-cranked from coast to coast only did 60 seconds. But they're going to have a nationwide blackout for 3.5 minutes? I'm sure that's what we need. Now, I'm reading the FEMA and Department of Homeland Security website this weekend. And I'm reading about this. And I, as a broadcast professional, and I can't think of a reason we would do this. Not one. Not one. Especially since, in their own literature, it says they're not sure if on television the screen will even say this is a test. Now, wait a minute. They're not sure? They didn't have that one done? What do you say we test this EAS system at midnight on a Saturday? Not 2 p.m. on a Wednesday. What do you think? What do you think? Why are we testing this at 2 p.m. on a Wednesday when we don't even know if this damn thing will work? Who does that? Who takes the nation's communications and shuts it down for 3.5 minutes in the middle of a workday on a Wednesday when the whole world is in revolution? That doesn't help calm things, Mr. President. What do you say we don't shut the nation's communications down for 3.5 minutes on November 9th? What do you think? There are a lot of theories, but they're all theories. Most of them would be conspiracy theories. Let's take this at face value. Through executive order, not this president, the last one, our government is going to seize the airwaves for 3.5 minutes and try something that's never been done before. And hopefully everybody will know it's a test. Let's take this for what this is on the surface. Gross incompetence and colossal misjudgment. You want to go deeper? You go deeper. What do I know? I've only been doing this for over 30 years. I'm sure there are things that are happening that I just don't understand. I'm not going down any conspiracy. I'm saying, look at the facts on the ground. No need to seize the airwaves now. No need. Nope. Any need for you to see if we can do that, Pat?
No.
No. Any need for you to see if we can do that, Stu?
No, we can do that.
Yeah. How about you, Jeffy?
Not so much.
Yeah. Sarah? Your opinion doesn't even count. Less than 10 years experience in broadcast. Any reason to do that, Sarah? Make you feel better, safer?
Nope.
Nope. Don't know a soul that's going to make them feel safer because FEMA and Homeland Security is seizing the airwaves for 3.5 minutes. No reason. No reason to do that if you're trying to make people feel safer. Nope. Conditions have changed. By the way, it wasn't George Bush that put in the EAS.
The EAS, I think, came around in the 90s and was the start of that. Late
Even
90s.
worse. Bill Clinton? Oh, well then, there's nothing to worry about.
Been adjusted since, but yeah, I think it came along in the 90s.
Now see, here's the thing. We already have the right? You've heard that before. Works, we know it. That annoying thing goes off. Everybody knows it.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knows it. Got it. Good. We know the system works. We know it trips. Why do we need to go the extra step and seize all broadcast radio and television? And I believe cable.
It does look like I'm reading from their website that cable, direct TV, Dish Network, Sirius, everything is all covered. Been part of this.
Everything.
I mean, you would make the case, obviously you're trying to reach as many people as possible in a legitimate national emergency.
So it'll also take over your, like your Chevrolet vehicles through the OnStar system, maybe? That'd be great
That's
if
not,
it could
no,
also
that's not listed.
seize control of your vehicles. Because I'd like that. I mean, in a case of an emergency, you want the government to be able to take
want the
control
government
of
to
your
be
car.
able to say,
Not at all what you would want.
hey,
You would.
yeah, I know you're driving away fast from something right now,
But we're going to stop you.
and let you know
Just roll you to a...
there's a nuclear device in the town you're now driving from.
I think controlling your entertainment for 3 minutes is a little different than driving your car for you. I think there is a separation.
Are they going to
Baby steps, too.
Yes,
baby
very
steps.
baby steps,
Okay.
though. They're really babyish.
I'm sorry, but 3.5 minutes.
It
I don't
doesn't
even
make any
understand
sense.
3.5
I
minutes.
don't know what they're doing.
I don't know what they're doing
really
with
don't.
3.5 minutes either, but I mean, is the length of time that vital? I mean,
Yeah, kinda, yeah.
It used to be limited to 2 minutes, now it's 3.5.
It's
you
never
know what
been
it
2
is?
minutes. I've
You know
never
what it
seen
is?
2 minutes. I've
And
only
that is
seen
the
one.
official length of time it's
They
allowed
have
to be.
never said for the next 2 minutes we're
I
conducting
can
a
tell you
test.
when
I
I
think
did
what
them,
they're
it didn't say any time at all.
I
It
think
just
what
said
they're
this is
saying,
a test.
right? I think what they're saying is, it's traditionally they have a window of they can do it for 2 minutes. Maybe they need an additional 90 seconds because this is a national test.
Okay.
That's, I think,
Well,
what they're saying.
I will say this.
I don't know.
The obnoxious noise has never lasted more than 30 seconds. Period.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I
No.
would say
Never lasted
Never.
more than 30 seconds. Because
Never.
they know people won't stay tuned for that.
no. I don't think it's supposed to either on this one either. I think it's supposed to be the obnoxious noise, then a message for.
Well, I
who
don't
knows how
have
long.
a problem that they're going to take over Dish and cable and radio and television
OnStar, your
and seize your toaster oven and seize control for 3.5 minutes on November 9th. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. Don't worry. Jeez. We go to Brad in Oklahoma. Hello, Brad. You're on the Glenn Beck program. Can you grab? Hi, Brad. What's up?
Love your show. Hey, I know why this 3.5 minute lapse is going to take place.
What?
That's how long it takes for Skynet to boot up.